Hey guys, I didn't plan to make this video, but here we are because I find some new tea on Aemilst, and she uploaded her new video too. So let me tell you guys about the tea first, then we're going to start with her new video. Here's the thing. Remember how she used to go around calling her husband a CEO? Yeah, no. Most people already figured that wasn't true. But now, someone who actually knows the family said that when Aemilst married him, he was literally unemployed. Like zero job, zero business, for him some big business opportunity or anything. He just supported them, like financially, as in bills, lifestyle, all of it, covered by her parents. Her mom's a professor at a local uni. Her dad runs a small business, which apparently doesn't even do that well. But still, they helped the couple out. So this whole narrative of them building everything from scratch kind of falls apart when you realize there was a financial cushion all along, which, by the way, is fine. But don't sell it online like a startup love story when it's not. And now, here's the messier part. Someone said that her husband actually cheated on his ex to be with Aemilst. And guess what? Her dad still supported the relationship. I mean, priorities, I guess? If you know their infamous story on how they met is so fake and polished, like he waited 2 years for her because she was moving on from her ex. I mean, are you seriously trying to sell this to your young audience? This unrealistic story. Speaking of controlling, Aemilst tried to portray her husband as some dominate persona out there. And speaking of the recent controversy, he didn't even utter a word for her. When Hyoga and Teddy both were equally involved for clearing the air, Aemilst was the only one taking control of the situation. Well, happens when your husband cheats on his ex to be with you. Stop calling out others for following half-naked girl, not when your own husbands start with cheating. But honestly, what shocked me more is what someone said about her school days. Apparently, Aemilst was already a mean girl way back then. Someone who studied with her said she used to sit in the back of the class and literally pull the hijab of the girl in front of her. Like what? And this wasn't just one incident. They said she was constantly mean and made people feel like trash. Fast forward to today, and she's still kind of doing the same thing. And you can really see it in the whole Hyoga and Teddy situation. Aemilst accused Teddy of all sorts of things and body shamed her publicly, while at the same time she's editing her own face and body in every photo. Like, how are you judging someone else's looks when you don't even post your real face half the time? And don't get me started on the way she handles criticism. The second someone calls her out, she goes into this whole "I'm getting bullied" speech. And it always sounds the same. There are so many lies being spread. I'm hurt. People don't know the truth. Girl, you literally started it. You body shamed someone, played victim, built your whole platform on lies, and now you're surprised people are calling it out? Also, side note, she once gave off the vibe that she's from Singapore or somewhere international, but someone who knows her confirmed she's just from Bachok, Kelantan. Went to school in Wangsa Maju, studied at Multimedia University. Honestly, the issue isn't even where she's from or whether she got support from her family. It's that she constantly pushes this image that doesn't match reality. From acting overly mature, to faking her self-made narrative, to the way she constantly paints herself as the victim while treating others terribly. And still is the same mean and toxic woman who thinks she is above everyone just because she has some followers. Well, and still she isn't backing down, but keep playing that innocent persona she isn't in real life. Just take a look on this, where she says, "When me and my husband in a disagreement, we don't curse each other or raise our voices. We sit down and try to talk." Oh, wow. Psychology students across the world just dropped out. Like, imagine you're genuinely upset in a relationship and you go, "Baby, I'm getting mad. Let's sit down and have a civil TED Talk." Be serious. Like she is high-key trying to portray her and her husband as a saint, or God is seriously funny now. And no matter what she says, her minor fans are going to buy every trash she spit. And where was this emotional maturity when you were publicly shading Yoga and Teddy? Where was the self-awareness when you were crashing your own server because people dared to ask questions? And I guess even a brain-dead person would be smart enough to categorize what's wrong and right, but our MLS still playing victim and then acting proud on top of it. And seriously, I can't even imagine the content she sell to her minor audience because take a look on this. I mean, Pikachu can read minds too now. Okay, but why she is trying to narrate her life as a fiction play, she can't seriously separate real life from Wattpad life. But I think you told the more you show, the more you appear you care. So if you love each other, who you showing this to? It means you don't? Okay, no big surprise. And, where is that progress now? Why can't we see it? Oh my God, the progress disappeared. And now, moving to our next part is their video. First, I would like to say, why? Why Aemilst look AI generated for real?
So a lot has been said about us, especially by this one creator, Hyoga.
No, a lot had been said about you guys by everyone. I guess today she's gonna clear up all the accusations, whether Kim's is a CEO or not. Or why they lied about religion and that he have 10 cars. Phew, finally she will discuss everything.
And even making fun of our legal process. We have
Fun of what? But weren't you the one who talked about suing minors and faceless IDs? Well, let's just keep watching it.
Attack. He started by calling our marriage fake, mocking something sacred just to get a reaction. He mocked our legal action like it was a joke, fully knowing we have been struggling for over a year just to get justice, and he still chose to make fun of it. He also brought up my past even after I apologized, just to turn people against me over and over again.
And struggling over a year to get justice? Are you seriously saying that you built your whole platform on lies and when people started exposing you, you want justice? Against you? People were already against you for so many things.
Another thing he accused us of was the pineapple video, when in reality we actually got inspired from someone else who did it way before him. If we are really going to talk about copying, he's done the exact same thing to other creators multiple times, and the difference is he never gave credit.
They said about copying issues, which you can see on Miss Weiwei's interview with Hyoga and Teddy. They said everything about it. And you talking about not giving credit? How come you didn't give them credit of this pillow video? And yes, this too.
At one point, I was being sarcastic about him doing art contests right after mine.
Okay, now she said about being sarcastic. I think we still have screenshot of her asking for proof from Teddy about the art contest. Saying, tell me which creator did that first? Are we seriously gonna ignore that one?
Had in our Discord server where I got upset at my own fans because I felt like they weren't there for me while in reality they actually were.
Okay, weren't there for you? I think you forgot they are minors and they have school to attend. And a lot of academic problems to be actually holding your hand while others were exposing you.
I'll admit that I once made a mistake calling out a hater in our broadcast channel on Instagram. Looking back, it wasn't the best way to handle it, and I've learned from that. Well, I have been body shamed too for over a year now. So I know how exactly that feels.
Okay, you've been body shamed over a year? And let me guess for why exactly. For editing your body and selling it as progress to look cool.
Also, people have been mocking me for editing my photos for so long. Some even asked me to get nose surgery. And yeah, let's be real, I edit my photos sometimes. I think it's normal for people to, edit their photos because who doesn't want to look pretty? Who doesn't want to post good photos online, right?
And OFC, everyone wants to look pretty, but you want to look unrealistic. Editing is fine until you put few filters, but your face keep changing in every photo and video. And I remember once you gave a very lame reason about wearing a mask, that people click thoughts of you without your consent, and you guys can get sick, so it's insecurity.
Time I posted something on my Instagram story, and I didn't mention any names. I didn't hint at anyone specific.
You didn't hint anyone specific, but you wrote half-naked girl in that, which was your whole argument through everything against Hyoga. So who you fooling?
I recently brought up something that got twisted, which was the fact that Hyoga follows a lot of half-naked girls on Instagram and even likes their photos. When I pointed that out, suddenly the defense was they're his friends and his girlfriend is aware. Look, I'm not here to judge his friends. If they do OnlyFans or whatever else, that's their choice, and we're not blaming them. What I'm trying to say here is that maybe, just maybe, he still doesn't fully understand what respect and loyalty means to everyone else.
So to us, loyalty isn't just about not cheating. It's also about being thoughtful, about consciously choosing not to put your partner in uncomfortable situations.
Okay, here she is talking about not engaging with half-naked girls, even when they are just friends, just because you are in a relationship. Explains because your own husband cheated on his ex to be with you, so you are paranoid. And it's called controlling. It's up to your mindset, not their actions. But if both Hyoga and Teddy are fine because they are their friends, then why are you still talking about that? So I think it's just about your controlling mindset, who need to embarrass each other in every video in public in name of spreading love.
Talk about one of the biggest things that they keep using against me, which is my Instagram subscription. They label it as inappropriate, and Hyoga even said it looks like.
Okay, nothing nude on your subscription? But what about your content? You think you actually have to be nude to be problematic when you already make these type of content. And it's not love, it's promoting lust among young audience.
So now let's get into the next issue, which is, am I spoiled or loved?
Oh no, you are not spoiled or loved. You are being objectified by your husband.
We live in a mansion. We don't know who started it, but we never once said we live in a mansion. We wish, but...
Okay, so she is saying, we never said we live in mansion. But what about your religion? You said you have 10 cars, his black card, edited waist, his job, your real wedding? You gonna clarify that too, or gonna say it's rumors to take benefit from your fame?
Time we're in hotels because we are doing content and it's usually requested by the brand. We are not living some crazy billionaire lifestyle. We are just working and filming.
I'm seriously gonna pass out. Bro, be saying as if she never shown his fake-ass black card and call him a CEO. CEO are extremely rich, right? And now you saying you never said that you guys are billionaires. Then which conference of him you talking about?
People love to call us out for deleting comments and blocking people. And honestly, that's true, we do that. But let me explain. With everything's going on, we actually have a team that helps us to monitor our accounts, including our comment section. I can't possibly handle everything alone, especially during times like this, like it gets overwhelming. So yes, sometimes comments get removed and people get blocked. It's not always us doing it.
And okay, sometimes comments can be removed. I've seen a lot of comments where people say that you both blocked and deleted their comments just for asking your husband's job or religion. You gonna explain that? Which are some basic question and not inappropriate too.
First of all, no, not at all. Not all our fans are minors. Based on our analytics, only around 20% of our audience are underage. And we are not responsible for who watches us. Because we personally think that should be parents' job. Because when we were younger, we had phones too. But our parents give time limits and strict search rules.
Your data says 18 to 24. But people can be stupid and believe everything at this age too. For example, you both, pushing your 30s and acting like a child, embarrassing yourself in public. And for your information, kids watch content from the phone of their elders because they don't have device of their own. So no, you can't control the audience, but you can control your content, or you still gonna say it's not your problem. And here she is saying that their parents were strict about timing. So they both are blaming everyone but themselves. If your parents were that strict, how come you both grew up to be the one who make problematic content themselves? Oh, well, your parents failed raising you both. Failed.
On the internet.
And that's how I've always been with her. It's a way for me to show my love to her, and she knows that I never mean them literally. Most of the time it's just teasing. Sometimes it does get spicy. The teasing is also part of our brand, it's our dynamic, it's what differentiates us from other creators.
And if that's how you've always be with her, then at least respect the boundaries, or do whatever you want, or talk in your bedroom. Why you have to show everyone on how you tease her or objectify her? No one is stopping you, but don't expose your bedroom talk in social media. You talking about loyalty and spreading love, but you actually objectifying your own wife in public and whole social media. I can't even imagine how many lies you both made up. Says he is 6 feet tall and whatnot. And in this whole video, I didn't heard them clearing the air. Accepting the mistakes, all they did was defend themselves and blamed everyone but themselves or their content. So, I can't expect anything more from them at this point. Okay, so guys, this is their laughable video they are selling as truth. I seriously pray for their mental health, and instead of clearing everything, she just pointed out a few things and acting like she is being misunderstood by everyone. In fact, the starting of their video is so laughable because of thousands of filters they've put around to look pretty.